Right, we are live. Let's see if anyone comes into chat. And open that. Pause that beast. I have that open there. And that open there. Beautiful. And now we wait. Don't know why I'm coughing all of a sudden. Sit and listen to the tunes while we wait. There's got to be somebody coming on. Free plays! There we go. First one in. I should bring that camera down a bit. There we go. How you doing, man? Weren't too sure what to play. I was hoping to play a bit of this and grind some levels while I chat with you guys. Have we got any more people coming in? Yeah, I'm alright, man. Yeah, dropped the missus off. She went to a concert tonight. Can't remember who she's seeing. Grabbed myself some McDonald's, which you can see there. Thought I'd grab that, and and my voice is going, which is fantastic. So yeah, I've fired this up. Thought I'd have a chat. So this game is Lagrange Point, which is a Famicom game in Japan, only in Japanese. You can't play it in English. But this is a translated one, which I've done. My friend made me an EEPROM, a chip. I desoldered the old chip and put the new one in, and now I've got an English version. So yes, a typical RPG, grinding levels, killing enemies, and progressing, but apart from your voice, yeah. Just because I'm streaming, I was alright till I started streaming. I think it's the milkshake. I blame the milkshake. Oh my god, it's Jake. Oh my god, it's Kevin. I watch all your videos. Oh, that's cool, Jake. I played with someone called Jake on Xbox. You like airsoft? I've never done it. I used to have like a couple of guns, you know, years ago. I used to have an air rifle as well, like a 2.2 rifle. No, I think it's cool. It is cool, but I don't know. I'm quite a big target. I'm quite wide, so I don't think I'll get away with it. Don't know the guy. Yeah, whatever, Jake. This is what I've been playing while we've been on Xbox. And I've just been grinding levels. I was playing this last night while Latrevious was on. My voice needs to seriously fix itself. So I'm grinding some levels so I'm more powerful for when I fight enemies later on. Plus you get loads of money for doing it. So what you do is just go backwards and forwards, triggering the fights. I thought, you know what, do a live stream and chat while I'm doing it. Ain't got to pay too much attention to the game, really. My voice is absolutely wrecked. I was alright till I had the milkshake. I have to about to take one of the ear cups off because I'll probably be shouting. There you go, see him levelling up. King of Moria 8. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm good. Just saying, yeah, I took Mrs. to a concert she's going to. My voice, come on. And then I thought I'd play some NES while I wait for her to come home. Because then, when she's due to come home, I can just turn the game off and save and continue. If that makes sense. Continue later on. But yeah, I'm good. Hope you're well. I was playing GTA Online earlier. But the game is annoying as it's mostly grinding missions. I didn't really like Look, the game GTA 5 when it came out was good, but the I didn't really like the online. I didn't get into it enough, really. I think because I got into it quite late as well. I think everyone was already like max level and had all the best cars and everything. A special that he's doing now kills everything in one hit, but it hurts you like life. So when you do that, you've got to go to tech and heal yourself. Your voice is wrecked from Paladins. Yeah, I haven't been shouting that much last night. I wasn't too bad. We won quite a few games. It's milk. I swear it's milk. It just makes my throat really, like, seize up. Maybe I'm allergic to it. I shouldn't have it. Oh, apparently I'm poisoned. Tech. Chris. No, not that. What am I doing? Chris. Heal. And take the poison off Astro. Yeah, I've played the GTA V story twice. I never finished it. I got really far on the Xbox 360, and then I got the Xbox One version, and I just didn't want to start it again because it was quite long. Hey dude, my NES keeps crashing and going off. Any ideas? Does it turn off completely? As in, does the light just go off, or does it just freeze and the graphics glitch? If it just turns off completely, then you're going to need new capacitors. The capacitors will need to be changed on the power board, probably. If it just stays on, but it just freezes up and goes like zzz, it can be either dirty contacts, just freezes, yeah. So you need to clean the contacts properly, get the cartridges, loads of alcohol, and if they're really bad, you need to open them up. The screwdriver's under the sofa. Open them up, you know, undo the screws on the back. Clean the board with, like, if it's bad, like really gritty and like ground in, use some Brasso and clean it up so it polishes it up. Wipe it all off and then use alcohol. You need to use 99% alcohol, really strong stuff. And that'll polish it back up. Then when you get your NES, best to get one of them, I've got it up there, NES cleaning kits. They're about, I think about 20 quid new on eBay. And you just put the alcohol on the inside of the, like, cart connector thing on the thing, and you just shove it in and out of the NES, and that'll clean the pins. If that doesn't fix it, then the only time I've ever had a problem where it's froze completely like that is when my NES had a problem with the Hidef kit, and it was freezing up. And I think it was either the CPU or PPU, or it was the board. And we never worked out what it was, but definitely I'd say give it a clean, and that should fix it. I mean, if you struggle to clean it, if you're desperate, you can always send it to me. I'm happy to sort it out for you. I'm happy to clean it. But it's so easy to clean yourself. You can also take it apart, the NES, take the 72-pin connector off. It looks like that sort of shape, where you put the cartridge in, and put it in boiling water in a saucepan, and boil it for like 10 minutes, and that'll clean all the pins. It sounds wrong, like you shouldn't, but yeah, do it. Let it dry, obviously. Don't just whack it straight back in the console. Once it's dried, then away you go. But it sounds like it's probably dirty. It's good. Nah, just freeze. Hi Kev, Brummy Gamer, how you doing? Wee Bob, how you doing? Stories and toys. Sometimes it don't even freeze; it just goes off. So the screw does it? But does the light stay on? Because if the light goes off, then it sounds like it's capacitors. My boot sale is closed now until spring. I think mine's closed as well. I think mine closed. It was this. It might be this weekend, but I think there's some other ones to go to. I'm just broke, man. Like really broke as well, as being mental. Light stays on, then I'm pretty sure it needs cleaning. I'd say you need to clean both though. You need to clean the console. I can get the look. I'll get the kit. Knock everything down. This is the kit. I got that brand new for 20 quid from eBay. You can get them. They're Spanish if you look at the text. But the thing is exactly the same, and it's just like that. You take the thing, you add the water basically inside here. Well, not the water. You add alcohol, and then just push it in, slide it down, in and out like that, and just keep doing that for a few minutes. And yeah, it cleans it good. I do it to all my consoles anyway. Clean them up to make sure they work every time, first time. It's amazing that if the wife told you those instructions for using a washing machine, you would switch off. But cleaning cartridges, we're all hanging on every word. Yeah, it's true. Like, I don't even know how to use a washing machine, to be honest. I'm useless. I just forget. Sometimes it takes a while for me to get it on as well. The light keeps flashing. Right, yeah, this definitely needs cleaning. Definitely needs cleaning, 100%. But you need to clean all well, get it's called a game bit screwdriver. Or just search for NES screwdriver, and you'll come with two. You'll get one which is larger size for like N64 and things like that, and you'll get a smaller one which is for the cartridges. You need to open them up, get them contacts clean, like really polish them up. I did make a video on my channel a while back, and it showed you how to clean it with Brasso and alcohol. But yeah, you can use an eraser as well, like a polymer pencil eraser, rubber. But you wear a rubber glove, hold the board, and then go across the pins until they're nice and shiny. And then just brush it off with like a little brush. But obviously, you need a rubber thing to hold it because you're going to build static and it will start killing the chips. What am I doing? Hopefully getting a PS4 soon. Might get it on Black Friday. When is Black Friday? I've got to keep curing these people because them stupid things always poison my character. When is Black Friday? It's always chaos in America, but over here it's just like nobody's around. Walking in a shop and it's empty. Sounds like way too much effort. Nah, no, it's not. Like, as long as if you clean your console, you've got them pins clean in the console, then every game you put in, if it's clean, it will never need cleaning again. If you buy a game from eBay or if you buy a game from CEX and you stick it straight in, all that dirt from 30 years of grime, you're putting straight on them clean pins. So you should clean every game before you use it. Every single one of these has been cleaned thoroughly, at least 3 times over. They're immaculate. And as long as you keep it clean, every time you put it in, it's going to be clean. You know, kids back in the day would leave them on the side, the dust would get in, dirt, they blow in it, and everything just adds to the grime. Then you put it in the console, that transfers to the console. Then when you get a clean game and put that in, the dirt from the console goes on the clean one, and it's a vicious cycle. So yeah, keep them clean and it'll last forever. 23rd of November. Okay. I think we got our TV on Black Friday, I think it was. It was like £300 discount on the 4K telly. But we were desperate for one because our one had packed up and had like weird crap all over the screen, our last one. I want to get a PS4 Pro, so are you Nintendo kid? I'm a Sega kid. I like everything really, but I just find Nintendo have got better games. Not like, it's a preference, but I do like Sega games, but like just the NES set alone, there's so many epic games that are must-plays. Whereas with Sega, if you go through the whole of like the Sega Master System, I'm like, I can't even name probably 20. I probably couldn't even name 10 that I'd really say was a must-play. Like Castle of Illusion, I love that. Lucky Dime Caper, I used to like that. I can't even... Ghouls and Ghosts is pretty good. Like, I'm not really a fan of like Space Harrier and things like that. I didn't really get into them. But I just find Nintendo stuff was pretty cool. Plus now I've got the Famicom, which I'm playing. Getting access to games that I've never had before, which is always awesome. But I had both. As a kid, I had Nintendo was my first console. I was like, I heard about the Master System. I needed to get in on that. And I just, you know, was hooked on gaming ever since I was a kid. If Black Friday was like an American Black Friday, wouldn't even bother. Yeah, it's chaos, man. They're stamping on people and fighting and punching each other in the face for a £200 TV. I'd rather pay an extra £100 and not have to go out of the house. Makes sense if you look back at your videos. I'll try and find one where you can show how to clean. Yeah, just put how to clean NES games. You'll find something, even if it's not my video. There's always different ones. It's either using an eraser to clean it or Brasso. Brasso is for when it's bad. You know, when the dirt is so ground in from people blowing in it, and the contacts go black. You polish it up with Brasso, and it will just come up like immaculate. And then you wipe it off, and it will be like really filthy. The cloth you wipe it with, and then alcohol to clean off the Brasso crap. If you don't do that step, then you're going to put Brasso in your console, and that's not good. Kev, you still into cars? I'm not really, like, I don't mod or anything like that. I really did enjoy it back when I had my last car. But now I just use the car for driving and that's it. I don't really... Yeah. I like seeing... Always poisoned. I like seeing modded cars though. I think it was just what your mum or dad got you. Well, that's what it was for me. I got Master System for one day, and then I got a Mega Drive the following day, which pure luck. I can't speak. Through pure luck. I had the Master System. I don't remember how I got the Master System. I might have been like at Christmas. I asked for it because I knew Nintendo. I didn't know Master System existed. And then when I found out Master System existed, and I was like, I think it's like, Mum can have it for Christmas, and I got it, and I had a Game Gear. I didn't know Game Gear existed until a kid brought it into school one day, and I tried it. But I loved all of the systems, but just Nintendo, like, I've got so many, like, if you just look at, I don't know, people say Sega's good, but when you're looking at the games, there's so many great games. Just any list, if you're going, Indie Heat's great, Ikari Warriors is great, Iron Tank's great, Iron Sword's great, Jackie Chan Action Kung Fu. I'm just going through just in a row. Journey to Silas, Joe and Mac. What else we got? Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Like, Knight Rider, Kirby, Kid Icarus. Like, this is just a couple there. There's already, like, killers all the way along. There's so many good games. Whereas on the Master System, I just found I often got a game and was a bit disappointed. Like they bought Tasmania. Well, I used to love that on the TV back in the day. And then I wanted it for the Mega Drive. I didn't have a Mega Drive. So I got it on the Master System and I was just really disappointed with it. It was just like really bad, especially when you're into a show. Whereas on the NES, all the TV shows you watched, like DuckTales, Chip and Dale, all of those games are 10 out of 10. So they were great to get as a kid, whereas when you get in the Sega ones, you were just a bit disappointed, personally myself. But I still like Sega. I still like it, just not as much. Maybe, I did have it back in the day, but you know, if I got it my first console, maybe a bit more nostalgia. My nan used to have a Mega Drive. I had a Mega Drive and I gave it to my mum because she wanted to play Sonic and she never used it, left it in the cupboard for like 15 years and she gave it back to me and I ended up selling it because I didn't use it myself. Hammy Lover. Hi Kev, I met the... I'm going to kill these while I'm waiting. Hi Kev, I met the sole contributor of PS2 in Ireland. Do you mean distributor? I met him today. He answered the door in a Superman robe. Awesome. Hey Kev. John, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. Desert Strike was one of my favourites. Yeah, I agree with that. Desert Strike, Jungle Strike. I rented Desert Strike, I think it was. And I took it around my friend's house and we played it for quite a while. They were good games. I find playing them games now not as much enjoyment. I don't get as much enjoyment now as I did when I was a kid. But they were good games. Mega Drive's got some cracking games. Master System just didn't really have as good games. Whereas like NES has got great games. Super Nintendo's got great games. But I liked it back in the day because you'd buy a game on the Mega Drive and it would be different to the SNES version. It wouldn't be a clone. It wouldn't be like today, you want Tomb Raider, it's the same on both. When you buy Aladdin back in the day, Aladdin was different on the SNES than it was on the Mega Drive, so it was two different games basically. Like playing a different game all together. And it was just, that was great as a kid. It really went well, you know, with when you're addicted to a game, you finish it and you know that it's completely different on another system, play it again. Whereas Aladdin on the NES is absolute trash. Any of the Virgin games on the NES are rubbish. They should have left them to Capcom. Really bad. I had in order NES, Master System, SNES, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, PS1, PS2, 360, PS4. There's SNES and 360 are my all-time favourites. Awesome, man. Some wicked. That's loads of wicked systems to have, though. There's nothing there that you can say is disappointing. Let's go for a super and see if we can destroy these guys in one hit. I had basically every system at one point growing up, apart from I think it was a CDI and 3DO. I think that's pretty much it. I had everything. Like, it was always a Christmas or birthday thing. You'd be like, oh, you know, it's my birthday coming up. Can I have a Master System or can I have a Mega Drive? And I used to trade a lot because there was kids in like live near me, and they like one of them had, I think it was like the Mega Drive and a load of games, and I had the SNES and a load of games, and he's just like, do you want to trade? do 1 for 1. And there weren't any value in the games back then, you know, so if you had Zelda, it didn't matter. So we just like, yeah, go for it. And we just swapped like 30 games of 30 games for the consoles. And my mum used to go mad. She's like, you haven't been trading again? Oh, well, I bought all that stuff for you and you got rid of it. I'm like, it's not a bad deal, mum. I'm just swapping. She used to go mental. But yeah, we just used to trade up. 1 for 1 and get a whole new load of games to play. I remember at exam time, my friend had a SNES Street Fighter and Shadowrun. Street Fighter's classic. It's great. I don't know, what would you say was the best one? Mega Drive or the SNES one? They're both pretty good. I didn't do well in my exams. Yeah, I was going to say I didn't do well in mine either, but that's probably thanks to PlayStation for that. I'll say PlayStation. It could be just because I'm thick. They're introducing the PS1 Classic here in December. Sony getting on board like Nintendo with emulators. The only thing I don't like about it is Nintendo now have taken the step where you're getting this sort of quality that you're seeing on the stream on the emulator, which is great. Whereas with the PlayStation, it's going to be like are they like 480i or 240p? And they're upscaling it to like, imagine it on a 4K screen when you plug it in HDMI. It's going to look horrible. Like emulation through like the Shield TV or PC, it's crystal clear 4K. I know it's all jagged and that because that's how the graphics are, but they look clear. Whereas when you're playing it on the PS1 Classic, it's going to be blurry. Like if you've seen the reviews for the Neo Geo Mini. The Neo Geo Mini, I was like, yeah, I'm really hyped for that, that's cool. And then they released a video of it and I was like, what the hell? On the screen, the little screen this big, it looks great. When it's blown up to like 50 inches, like it just looks such a mess. Horrible. Just, it put me straight off. And all the people who reviewed it after I said it's horrible, after all they started reviewing it, they were all saying the same thing. It looks horrible. And the plastic controllers as well, they're not micro-switched. They should have just kept them micro-switched and made them backwards compatible. Well, that would have killed it from the market, you know. That made it so much easier to get these controls. But they're not. They're just analog stick and it's horrible. Just disappointed with that. Sony should do alright though. That's if they make enough. I think they are making enough though, they're meeting demand. Whereas Nintendo are like, oh, we'll make 100,000 and never make any more. Thinking of going for a Nintendo next. Not sure what. Wii U, Switch or whatever. If you get a Wii U, you can use the custom firmware and that's really easy to add and you get all the games for nothing if you want to be cheeky. You can also mod the Switches, but the new Switches that have come out, they've got the patched firmware or something on it, or patched chip or something, so you can't run backups and things like that, so you've got no access to homebrew. But if you like emulators and homebrew and stuff like that, go for the Wii U. You can get them easily for like £70–80 for the black one, and then just buy a hard drive and fill it with games. But if you just want to get modern games, Switch, can't go wrong with that. But everything pretty much on the Switch is on the Wii U as well, apart from a few titles, of course. I still want a PS1 Classic, even if I can convince the boss. I think it's cool. It is cool. Let me chuck some healing on my characters. It is a cool system, but I guess they will hack it in the end. I'm kind of hoping they hack it. And if they hack it, then you can get a hard drive and fill it with your own games. But it's just the blur. Like, I play... If I had my NES unmodified on this TV, it would look absolutely shocking. Like, blurry mess, you can't read the text. But because I've got the high-def mod, it makes it really enjoyable for me. Like, graphics don't mean everything, but not everyone wants to have a CRT TV, you know, like this big, and play games on it. I want the big screen, sit back, you know, wireless control and everything. So it's kind of, if it's going to be blurry, it's going to put me off quite a bit. Looks cool for sure. I missed what you said. I prefer SNES Shadowrun, if that's what you asked. Oh, well, no, I was asking about PS1. Asking about which was your best Street Fighter, the Mega Drive one or the SNES. I don't really have a preference, but probably... I don't know. I think the audio was better, wasn't it, on the Mega Drive? For the music, I think it was cooler. But I played more of the SNES one with my nephew. We used to play that a lot. Great point. What do you think of the Wii? It's okay. When it came out, I was intrigued with the motion controls because I like new stuff when they bring out these new things. And I played it, and I played Wii Sports Bowling and stuff like that, and I enjoyed it. And then, of course, they were like, they've sold out and you can't get them anywhere. They're worth loads of money. I was thinking, should I sell my one at the time? And I bought like I remember buying this Wii Play Pack, and it was like a Wii remote and a game. And it was dirt cheap because you got the Wii remote in the game, but that sold out too. So I kept the remote, sold the game and the box, and got like 60 quid for it. So I basically got the Wii control for nothing and made profit on it at the time. This was years and years back. And I was just like, the game's crap, but people were so hooked on the Wii that yeah, some good games on the Wii, but not a lot of killer. There's some good titles, but nothing incredible. Obviously, your Galaxies and stuff like that, your first-party titles are great, but there's a lot of junk. A lot of junk on the Wii. Filler. Evening, Simon. How you doing, man? This is Lagrange Point I was talking about. I'm not really playing it properly because I've been reading the comments. But yeah, it's pretty damn good. I think you'll like it. If you like your RPG games, you're gonna enjoy this. Especially with the random battles. And because the music for the random battles is so good, it kind of doesn't annoy me as much. You know when you get a random battle in Final Fantasy, it's just that dun 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 dun, and I'm like, oh, come on. But with this, listen to the tune you get. The music on this is so good. So damn good. Yeah, like, it's so good. I love it. Let's kill him while I'm just leveling up to fight later on enemies. I was getting my arse handed to me last night. But Simon's a legend. You need Simon there. If you need any sort of like work done to consoles, you need anything repaired, he pretty much can do anything for any console. He's an absolute genius. So hit him up. And he's on Facebook as well. Hit him up and he'll be able to sort you out. Healing. What are we up to? Mitchell, how you doing? I was talking to a Japanese developer in the hotel on Tuesday. Kev, you would have loved him. I think anything Japanese at the moment I've been hooked on. I like watching all the shows on YouTube, you know, where they tour Japan and show you different places. Just fascinates me. I'd love to go to Japan. I really would love to go. If I could ever be well enough without getting on a plane and just throwing up and going, let me off like Marge does. Let me off, let me off, let me off. Jumping in the toilet. Definitely have to be sedated to go. I've just unlocked an ability for my main character on this, if you're watching Simon, which you'll see when all these lines come up the screen. There you go, it's called Smash. Hurts your health, but it just one-shots everything, so it's great for leveling up your characters. But all my characters were them stupid, I don't know what sort of, like a winged bat, sort of winged fish, I don't know. They keep poisoning my characters and I've got to constantly... It's annoying, you want to take the thing off every single one, but it ends up... Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. It ends up poisoning all my characters, I've got to keep taking it off and I want to take it off in one go, but... It's tedious going through every character. Too kind. No, seriously, he's an absolute legend. Anything, any questions, you're stuck with stuff, you need help, you get a system and it's broken, send it to him, sort him out and he'll fix it. He can do anything. Genius. Only play Street Fighter on the SNES. It is cool on the Mega Drive. It is really cool. Just, you didn't have all the buttons, which was annoying unless you had the 6-button pad, and a lot of people didn't. Whereas with the SNES, obviously you had your extra on the top as well. Wasn't it heavy kick and heavy punch on the top? Plus Street Fighter Alpha on the SNES I really liked. That was really cool. I had it on the PS1 myself. I think they went over the top some games I couldn't play and enjoy because of the consoles. Oh, the controls. Ferrari, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad, man. Doing good, hope you're well. Japan is like another planet. Millions of people stacked on top of each other in the safest country in the world. Yeah, it's chaos. You see people getting on trains and things like that. And it's just like so busy, the streets are so busy, which that doesn't really bother me too much. But it does look really damn cool. Everything looks so smart and futuristic to me, and I'm like, yeah, I'd love to go there. There's a channel called Abroad in Japan that's very interesting, goes through a lot of different culture. Is it not the guy called Only in Japan? I've seen that guy, he's great. He's fantastic. Is it a channel like that? And he goes around like talking about culture, like food and like sweets and like games and arcades and like everything, like hotels and everything they do. It's really interesting, really enjoyable. I would like to visit Japan too. Sounds really great, and from what I've seen, It just looks incredible. I just like everything about it. I just worry that, like, because I'm, what's the word? Do they call it gaijin? Because I'm the outsider, and you go up and you ask for the food, and I get the wrong food, and I end up with like squid or something, and I wouldn't eat it. I'd be like, oh god, what do I do? And it's, I don't think you can throw away their food. Like, you can't just go, I got the wrong food. You like have to eat it because it's like a disrespectful thing if you don't enjoy the food. So I'd be like, yeah, make sure it's chicken, just chicken only, chicken for me, chicken and noodles. Let's just heal this guy one more time. Get back in. Watched his Pachinko video because I had no idea what it was. I didn't know what that game was. It's basically what they said it was it's gambling's illegal in Japan or something, apart from like the lottery. So they play Pachinko and you earn like tokens with the balls you earn. So you hit the balls, you trade the balls in and get these vouchers. You have to go to another building because you can't do it in the building because it's classed as gambling. Go to another building where you hand it in, you can get food and drink and stuff like that and prizes. I think that's great. That's really cool. And it looks fun to play as well. Some chaos on the machines. Really cool. JRW Automotive. Hi, how you doing? I'm not too bad, man. I hope you're well. Just chatting with everyone while just messing about, leveling up. I'm not playing the game properly, just leveling up a bit for another time. Because otherwise I'll be looking at my phone at the guide because I keep getting lost all the time. Oh, these guys are not. These guys poison you every time. You want the super to go off straight away, the lines to come up. Because if they don't, then they poison you. Like that. It turns you anemic and then it drains all your health and your battle points. You need that ability to go first, but it always ends up being last. Oh, it's speeding up now. Now then, Woolers lad, how you doing? Sadie Sneaker Freak. We've got Wee Bob on the pan. They're used to outsiders and they go out their way to help you. Well, oh, that's great then. I'd always worry that I'm, you know, say something wrong or they wouldn't understand me. I've seen them cool translators you get though. You can get these like little translators you talk into and then play it back to them and it translates the best it can. It's those odd ball bearing games really, isn't it? Yeah, just ball bearings shooting around like pinball, like old school pinball. That's where it come from, didn't it? You know, the ones you used to pull in. It lands in the different points. We've got some of those machines like that in a water mill, it's called, near us. And you go there and you can play and they're on the wall. It's like 20p a go. Not really worth 20p a go, but you know, it's cool to see them. They're like vintage. Yeah, pachinko parlours are huge. You win a plush or something and trade it back in for cash. Yeah, I saw it. Like, the guy was playing one of these videos I watched, and he basically traded the stuff in. He made enough points to get like some sake. Is that how you say it? Sake. Oh, I'm rubbish at names. And he got it, and it was worth like loads of money. And he was just sitting there downing it, getting drunk, just from playing that. It was great. I thought it was great fun. A bit like our penny pushers. Yeah, I guess they would be the same if they come over here and we're like checking out what we've got. I need to heal my characters because they're all going to die. So yeah, I think they'd be the same. They'd see these 2p machines and stuff and they'd be like, wow, let's give it a go. But they're on about getting rid of 2p's and 1p's in the UK, which I don't really use 2p's and 1p's. If I get them, I give them away or put them in like money boxes, you know, the charity boxes. But if we get rid of them, then them machines are going to be just 5p and 10p, and that's a lot of money to be putting in them machine because they eat money. At least with a quid, you get a decent go on it. You put like a load of 10p's in, it's gone in seconds. So I feel bad for their machines. But this game, anyway, I was going to say, if you're watching, so you farm, you can kill things and you earn credits, but you don't get the credits just for killing them like Final Fantasy. You have to go into like these terminal shops, and you'll speak to a robot, and what he does, he checks what you've been killing and gives you the points. That's why I've got so many, because I've been farming. And it gives you the money, and then you can save, you can rest up, but I need to treat all my characters because they're all poisoned. And then you rest up and then save the game, and yeah, just carry on like that. This is great, I love this game. What am I doing? No more treating, we need to rest. Lovely bit of music there. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. All about manners and honour there. Yeah. I think everyone seems to respect each other. There's not really many, like, fights. You don't really see people just brawling in the streets like we do in the UK. I just like the whole idea, and, you know, like, the hotels are really cool. You can just pay to sleep in, like, an armchair with a TV on it, stuff like that. I think that's great. You've been at work all day, you've had a hard day, just, you know, pay your, I don't know how many yen it was or whatever they use. I think it was yen, isn't it? And then they just kick back, have a sauna, have a hot bath, jump in the cold bath, and then just kick back and relax before they go back to work. It saves them going all the way home and spending all, you know, spending all that time travelling. They just relax like that. Pretty smart. I would like to buy some butter and some cheese. Good morning, Vietnam reference. I haven't seen that for a long time. In fact, I probably couldn't even name anything apart from him saying good morning, Vietnam in the film. I saw a show about their lost and found at the subways, and they have stacks of cash that people actually turn in, along with phones and laptops. Amazing. So that wouldn't even last 5 minutes. You drop your laptop somewhere in the UK, that's gone. That's probably sold. That's probably traded into CEX. That's gone. But they actually turn it in. I mean, I'm a pretty genuine guy. If I find a wallet, I mean, when I used to work on the dustbins, and the amount of people that had their cars broken into. I'll tell you a little story if you want. So one day I'm at this place, Little Chef, and we popped to Little Chef to get breakfast. Getting breakfast, we go outside, and I noticed a wallet on the floor. I'm like, what the hell? So I just picked the wallet up, looked inside it. There's a pilot's license in it, and I was like, okay, fair enough. No money, nothing else in there, just pilot's license, like bank cards and things like that. And then I noticed like there was a trail of stuff, so someone's obviously had it and dumped it. And it was all the way up to the dustbin, and in the bin there was like a suitcase and everything like that. And I was like, okay, right, this is weird. So looked through it, found a phone number. So I ring this guy up and I'm like, hello mate, sorry to call you, like it's really early in the morning. Like it's really early, but I found this wallet, and it's, have you lost your wallet by any chance? He's like, yeah, I went to the Little Chef the other day, someone broke in my car and stole everything. So they stole everything out of his car, and it was all over the, like, yeah, he didn't know it was dumped. So I was like, okay, and he goes, you're a lifesaver, because I'm a pilot, and I'm supposed to be flying tomorrow, but I can't fly without my pilot's license. And he said, now you found it, I can, you know, because the flight would have been cancelled. So he says, thanks very much. So okay, I handed it in to the lady at the Little Chef, and yeah, he came back next day. He didn't even say thank you though afterwards, though. Thought it was a bit cheeky. Like, yeah, mate, don't worry, you get to fly your plane and make your X amount of millions. Didn't even say thanks. I said, did he say thanks for getting it? He was like, no, he just picked it up and went. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I've returned loads of wallets. Found loads of wallets when I was on the bins. Always finding them. People getting pissed up on the Friday night and that, just dropping them everywhere. It's amazing the amount you return and people don't say thank you. Like, it's like little things, you know, let people go in traffic, they don't say thank you. You let people cross the road, like, they're not even across it, you let them cross, they don't even say thank you. And I just find that so rude. I'm really courteous, I think the word is, isn't it? Someone holds a door open for me or something like that, lets me go, I'm like, yeah, thank you very much, awesome, you know. But yeah. So many rude people, but you wouldn't get that in Japan, would you? Has the translation been okay? No English moments. No, it's been perfect, like spot on. I haven't seen anything that hasn't made any sense. It's all been good. I was a bit worried that like something would be delayed later on and like something would be a bit off, but it's been. There isn't anything in it that I haven't struggled. You know, I've read it and gone, what the hell does that mean? Everything makes sense. Let's use the. Why is my phone going mad? But yeah, it's been perfect. Thanks, Simon. Simon hooked me up with a translation EEPROM to put in this. He sorted it out for me. He's a legend. What I'm thinking, Simon, is we're talking about doing a couple more translations. Because you said there's 4 2 meg, 2 1 meg. What I might do is go, obviously, 2 of the 2 meg on Madara. And then I've got 1 2... Hang on. Yeah, 2 more 2 megs and 2 1 meg. I might do 2 times... Get you to do the other 2 as Esper Dream, so I can make a second Esper Dream. So I'll get out of it basically 1 Madara, 2 Esper Dreams out of all the chips, because you said there was 6, so that should be alright, right? That should be enough. I think. I was trying to think about it, but I'm not smartest to think of stuff. I saw a show about the lost. Oh, I read that. I called a Chinese English Chinglish. Same here. Hello, Panzer. How you doing, man? Wee Bob, that's crazy, John, compared to Scottish UK culture. That's... I don't know. It just looks so relaxing over there. Like, if you go... I know it's, like, chaotic with the people, but it looks, like, so relaxing. You go to, like, their places of worship and stuff like that. You know, to, like, they cleanse themselves. Is that what they call it? Like, they walk up these massive load of steps to get to a thing at the end to, like, give an offering and things like that. I've been watching. I don't remember the stuff, and my brain doesn't store this. But it just looks so, like, relaxing. Whereas there's nothing really over here that's that relaxing like that. So I think it'd be good for the mental health. Because I'm not really good in a mental state. But if I could go there, I reckon I'd actually come back calmer. I probably wouldn't want to come back. I'd probably want to stay there. Plus, of course, you want to go in the game shops and get all the Famicom games. Can't turn them down. My dad found 75 grand in the underground station, but he couldn't take it as he worked there. 75 grand! Can you imagine finding that? You'd be like, open the case and be like... I think I'd have a heart attack. I couldn't hold that sort of money in my hand. That would just... That gave me an anxiety attack there, just holding that in case someone just attacked me for it. Well, I'd like to know where it went. The guy didn't even say thanks to him. Oh man, that is... Like, if you give him 75 grand... Like, if someone found my wallet and I had like 200 in there, if it was a kid or something, yeah, it's 20 quid, nice one, thank you. Give him a bit of money. Because you'd have lost 200 quid if at that case. But he's lost 75 grand. He could have given him a grand and said... He didn't have to, he could just say thank you, but... He could have said, here's a grand. Cheers, mate. He could have said, here's 20 quid. But... Man. Just say thanks. That's all you need. Got to head off. Great stream. See you later, wee Bob. Of the 427C 020s, I can only guarantee 2 of them are going to be compatible to write to. The other 2 are those Amtel ones, which I have no profile for and are a lot slower. Okay, right. So what are we going to do then? Because I need 3 2 meg and 1 1 meg. Because if you've got 4 of them and 2 of them don't work, I need 2 of them go in Madara and 1 of them goes in Espadrime, and then 1 goes in 1 meg goes in Espadrime as well. So I need 3 2 meg that work and 1 1 meg. So hopefully it does work. I don't know. I don't know what to... Should we get another chip then? Should we buy another one? Simon, it's up to you. I'm going to start sneezing. I can feel my nose tickling. Those are the larger ones. Yeah, because as I said, like the Madara game is 2 times 256, so that's the 2 meg times 2, and the Espadrime is the Czech ROM is 256, and the program's 256, and the Czech, is that what it's called, the Czech ROM is 128, if that makes sense. So hopefully we can do alright with those. If not, we'll have to get another one ordered in if that's okay. It's very orderly, even with so many people. They drive on the left like the UK, so everyone walks to the left instead of haphazard and scattered. See, that's smart as well. That's intelligent thinking. When you're walking down the street, just walking into people. Often you'll be walking down the street, and I think they have like slow and fast lanes for walking as well, don't they? Is that right? So... You know, you're walking down the street and you're behind some old lady and you're trying to overtake. Yeah, we'll try what I... Okay, yeah, sweet. If it works, then, go, you know, crack on. Yeah, sweet. So if it'll work with you and it, Simon. You're a genius, mate. No, he found it in a carrier bag. He won it in a casino. Oh, man, see, if you won that in a casino... If I'd won that, I'd be like, I'm a generous person. Like, if I'm out and if I've got cash, then I'll buy people food, I'll buy people drink and stuff like that. If they, you know, I'll always help people out. If I see a homeless guy, I'm always happy to help him out. Like, if I had 75 grand I won in a casino, I'd be like, yeah, you saved my life. You just found my 75 grand. Here's a grand, mate. Cheers, mate. Just, I don't know. I just think, what do you think, guys? Would you be generous if that was your 75 grand, you'd lost it? And it was yours. and someone brings it back to you, you're like, oh my god, thank you so much. And then, would you tip them? I certainly would. Why does pickle on a pork pie taste like it's a Christmas mince pie? Javo, I don't know, mate. You know what I struggle with, right? I used to work in St Albans, right? And there was this butcher's that made its own pork pies and everything, and it was out in the middle of the countryside, like nowhere near anything. Obviously, villages and that get to use it. And they did the best Scotch eggs and pork pies. I'm talking incredible. Perfect meat, no chewy bits, gristle. So good. And then you go to supermarkets, and even if it says the best or anything like that, or I can never seem to find a pork pie or a Scotch egg that's as good. Every time I have a Scotch egg, I bite into it and it's gristle and I'm just spitting it out. Horrible. End up eating the boiled egg inside and throwing the rest away because it's horrible. Why has it always got gristle in? We'll order some more of the AMD type if they're not. Just minimum quantity was 4 or 10. It's all good, man. Well, yeah, we need to get on that. Definitely Mother, if we can do it sometime. If you can work out what you're doing, because you're the man. Obviously, you've got to change the pin outs. I think you've got to lift it. Pin 1, 2, 30 and something. And 24, I think. And then you've got to wire them to different points because Nintendo's copyright crap. But yeah, I'd like to get on Mother. I'd like to get on the Final Fantasy games, of course. That'd be wicked. Because I just love playing games that I didn't have access to. I'm going to get poison again, so I might use me special. Absolutely give rewards for acts of kindness. Comes back around. That's it. It's just, it costs nothing to be... It just costs nothing for manners. That's what I was always told. Please and thank you. But like, if you found, like, for instance, we're in a shop near town, right? And this old lady, she's there, and it's not like there was anything around. It wasn't like she drove there, and she was getting this chest of, like, a cupboard, massive cupboard, and it was like a flat pack thing, weighed a ton, like, you know how they are when they're in a box together. And she's little old lady, tiny, must have been about 4 foot nothing, and she's trying to pick it up. I'm like, whoa, 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 don't pick that up. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to put it on my trolley and walk it home. And I was like, where do you live? I thought maybe she lived around the corner. And she's like, oh, well, you know, I live... It was a good 2 miles away. I was like, you can't walk that back. That's too heavy. I said, I know I'm a stranger, but I'm happy to give you a lift. My partner's with me, my son. It's not like I'm some random stalker or anything. I was like, if you're happy, I'll give you a lift home if you want. I'm going that way anyway. And she's like, oh, don't put you out. I was like, no, seriously, get in the car. I'll give you a lift. And she's like, oh, okay, no worries. So we got in the car, and trying to get that trolley in the car, because we're in Peugeot 206, trying to fit that stuff in was funny. So my lad's there sitting with this trolley on his lap like that, with the thing in the boot. Anyway, we got back to the house. She gets out of the car, help her out of the car, because obviously you're going to fall over and stuff. Because the car's awful to get out of. And I picked up the cupboard. I'm like, where do you want it? I'll bring it to the house. She's like, I just want it at the bottom of the stairs. I'm going to build it. I'm like, you're okay with it? Do you want me to help you build it? She's like, no, I can do it. And she pulls a tenner out of her purse. And I'm like, whoa, 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 no, I don't want no money. Seriously. She's like, oh, seriously, you know, you saved me getting a taxi or something like that. I was like, no, I didn't do it for that. I don't do it for the money. I said, just wanted to help you out. And she's like, oh, there's not many people like you left in the world. I was like, you got to, you know, help where you can. And she was so happy and grateful. But it's just little things like that. You can always help someone. There's always someone that you can help out. Just not many people do. Absolutely give rewards for acts of kindness. Yeah, that's... Yeah, like I said, I didn't want anything off her. I didn't do it for that. Now, if she offered me a piece of cake, I'd be like, yeah, I'll take that cake. Because I'm a fat boy. Fatty! Right, what am I doing? Poisoned. Anyway, sorry, that was my little story there. My random story. Oh, the chat's gone dead. Oh, God, guys, no. So what are you all up to? Are you doing anything this weekend? Or you been doing anything? I had a lay-in. My boy was meant to come over, but he let me down again. He's now at that age where he can't be bothered to get out of bed. So that's good. And... yeah. I waited around. Heard nothing. Had a lay-in. Took Amanda to the concert. And now I'm just chilling. Here comes the dog. The beast. There we are. You lost your collar again. keep taking his collar off because he's like restricts his breathing. It's not tight, but just having anything touching him on the neck like that makes him a bit funny. Has a chap died? Oh, it is moving. Tekken 3 back up and running and started work on the latest PC engine I have to work on. What's up with the PC engine? What are you doing on that? Is it broken cogs? I've seen a lot of people say that the cogs go brittle and then start snapping off bits of it on the is it on the motor. I would like a PC engine. I would like to. I've never really played any of the games. I think they're really cool. The Tekken 3, that build. If you haven't seen it, put Simon Locke on YouTube. He's on YouTube as well. But look on Twitter and look on Facebook because he's got some wicked like builds that he's fixed up, and his Tekken 3 board with the case, it just looks so cool. I love it. It's really smart. But you can see my Tekken 3 tattoo. Sneak the dog out! It's absolutely crap now because obviously I'm fat, so I've kind of ruined it. But yeah, I got Jin Kazama's devil tattoo. That was my first tattoo, that was. Someone said, it was like a dare, like, do you want to get a tattoo? And I was like, I'll do anything. I had piercings, I had my tongue pierced, ear pierced. Just from people would say like, oh, go get your ear pierced. And I was like, fair enough. And then they pay for the ear piercing or whatever to get it done. And they were like, get a tattoo. I was like, yep, go for that. And I was meant to be at work at the time. And I was late because the tattoo artist was running so late. I got there well early, and by the time they'd finished, I was already an hour late for work. And I came into work, obviously, with my thing all done up. And they were like, why are you late? And I was like, and they were like, oh, because you got a tattoo. This was my first job, proper massive job. And yeah, they were like, oh, you got a tattoo? I was like, yeah. But, oh, I don't do it again. And I was like, yeah, fair enough. I said I did get there early. I didn't want to just leave. I paid for my spot. And then I've just got a crappy tribal on that arm. I wish I didn't have the tribal now because it's obviously so far out of date, but you don't know at the time, do you? I'd like to get some sort of sleeve, maybe retro sleeve would be really cool, different characters. I've got an idea, like, what to have. Just, you know, what... Well, I can't really go places without freaking out, so sitting in a barber's chair, that's why I need a haircut, is bad for me. So trying to go sit for like 3 or 4 hours to get a tattoo would be, yeah, nightmare fuel for me. I repaired the PC engine a while ago. RAM trace burnt out. Have been waiting on a board to arrive for like a month to install, and they haven't changed the design. So me and my customer are fuming. Great tat. RGB board, that was, sorry. Oh, okay, RGB, right. Okay. Everyone is getting their 90s tribal covered up. I did. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, at the time, you're like, yeah, tribal's never going to go out of fashion. I guess it's with anything. Like, now it's kind of like, what's the style? Like, pirates and, I don't know what you call it. Like, gothic stuff with, like, skulls and mandalas, are they called? And stuff like that. And then in 10 years' time, everyone will be like, oh god, that's so crap. I just want a retro tattoo, and you know, I'd like, what I'd like to have is, there's a kid, I've seen his picture, and he's blowing in a NES cart, and then instead of the dust coming out, all the characters are coming out of the cartridge. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or just have loads of characters all looped all the way around. So yeah, obviously, like, I don't know. I suppose you'd go for the 8-bit versions, wouldn't you? Instead of the modern ones. Would be cool. I said about one before as well, would be cool, would be like the character in front of a mirror. So like Simon Belmont, 8-bit, look in the mirror, or the other way around, and he's seeing a reflection of the like the box art. So instead of like DuckTales, like he's looking at he's the 8-bit version in the mirror, but he's standing there and he's the cartoon version. I think that'd be pretty sweet. I think that'd be really cool. I went Japanese, never goes out of vogue. Have you got one of them tattoos and you got the writing down your arm, and then when it's translated with like, get like my phone, Bixby translator, and it comes out completely wrong? I think I did, one of them was a Sonic the Hedgehog one I saw, and I took a screenshot of it. And I can't even remember, it was like Sanjit, the something, Bixby translation was so bad. I'm never going to be able to find it on my phone either. It was well funny. I'm never going to find it. there's no point in me looking. It was so far back. But yeah, I did the Bixby translation, and yeah, it was pretty horrific what it was coming back with. Javo says, Tribal can look okay. I've seen some cool ones where they've had it like modified with shading, backgrounds, etc. I got shading around the side of mine. It was never a block tattoo. It was just to be like vines. And I've got Seth's name at the top in a star. But yeah, I think with a tattoo you need to go and, you know, want it instead of going and just getting one. When you go and just get one, you end up with crappy tribal. But if you desperately, you know, you really want a tattoo and it means a lot to you, then at least in 20 years' time it's going to always be there and mean a lot to you. Like, I'd never cover up Seth's name and that, because, you know, the star, but it would be cool to have that all covered. The one I don't get is when people just get, the, like, black, and they just do the whole arm in black. I don't get that. Just weird. Never understood that. No, I have Hanya masks with black shading and such. I've got to see a picture of it now. You're on Instagram, you need to take a picture of it and show everybody. I'm so confused. What's happening in this game? Oh, we're not even playing, I'm just chatting. So yeah, what I'm doing is, see, it says on the right, state. Hype means your character's hyped up, ready to battle. If they're poisoned, they're anemic and things like that. So I'm healing them. So like Tex means like your special ability. So his tech is to heal. There you go, and I can heal my character up. And I'm not playing the game properly, going around the places. I'm just farming. So I'm just going backwards and forwards outside of a town to level up. So because otherwise, if I'm playing the game properly, I'm going to be, yeah, basically I'll be on the phone looking at the guides because I'm going to get lost over and over. So instead I'm just chatting to you guys while I'm messing about on it. You never know what characters they're putting on you, and that's dated, like the barbed wire. Remember the barbed wire? Yeah. Wasn't that Pamela Anderson, barbed wire? I do remember that. I think Tony, as in Silver Retro Collector's, got a barbed wire around his arm. I think he's got one. And lower back tramp stamps, yeah. You know what? I'm going to go into the town. Let's play a different game, because this probably is really boring to watch me farm. I've made quite a lot of money. We will rest. We'll whack in the Everdrive and try some other games out. Got to save it now. And we'll do a second save, because you never trust the first save. And right, so yeah. Let's grab the Everdrive and not fall over all the wires. Only using, oh, my joints, you hear that clicking. Only using the Everdrive because it's easier than pulling out the NES games. Can you play something classic like Mario? Let's play. See, I don't know. Like, we could play Mario. Let's go. I'm gonna give it. Hang on, that's not in order, is it? What am I doing? Let's go for some DuckTales. It's a classic. It's a classic to me. There we go. DuckTales is a classic. I love it. It's my favourite game. One of my favourite games on the NES, if not the best one for me. I just... yeah, this was my childhood. This was every day coming from school and play this game, even though I played it a million times. The only thing I don't like, compared to the newer ones, is that you can just jump and press B to pogo, which I don't know why they didn't do that. But unless you press down and B. looking around. The moon is my favourite. I love the moon. Yeah, that's cool. I like the Aztec mines. The music, like this funky saxophone. I love it. It's great. Have it on my desk currently. It's a fantastic game, and number 2 is really good as well. We don't really need to play this properly. We can just skip through, can't we? Oh, I run out. Any secrets there? Yes. You could look everywhere, but I can't bother. I'm just gonna go for it normally. That's gonna keep spawning back, isn't it? Yeah. Stop spawning! I'm trying to read comments. God damn it, bees. It would be so much easier if it was just jump and B on this game. No. I'm allergic to bees. Fun fact. Well, not fun for me. I get stung in the front, I'm dead. But you know, I think you even need to smash this stuff. There's nothing here. Imagine actually diving in a pool of gold. Didn't they do a like realistic video where he just dives into it on? Was it Family Guy? He's like straight in and just goes and all his bones break. He's like, oh god, it's not like the cartoon. I'm sure it was Family Guy. You guys are gonna know. You know everything. So on this one, you're supposed to be collecting the money to pay the guy up the front. But you go up here. I didn't know about this bit here, until Retro Dave, Nintendo, did it. Retro Dave showed me this bit on his live stream, and I didn't even know. That's where I die now with my 2 hits. Oh, I've been cocky. I'm dead. That's probably the first time I've ever died in DuckTales. What the hell? Shocked. Can you imagine dying on DuckTales and losing? I'm going to lose on DuckTales and just kill myself. I can't believe I died on a boss in DuckTales. It would hurt, definitely. You can't, like... you shouldn't die on DuckTales, like... I feel bad now that I've died. Maybe I'll game over. Not my night for it. Imagine spending, like, 2 minutes in the Amazon and coming back with, what's that? 12 million? Or was it 1.2? I don't know. I'm rubbish in numbers. See, I like the African mines. Can you get extra lives on this? Isn't it game over? Like, you get game over and then you can't continue. I can't even remember. Go to Pennsylvania. Is GTA 3 worth it for 90p on PC? I'd say it is. I'd say go for it. I think you get game over. Yeah, I think I will get game over as well. Mines. Yeah, I think 90p, you can't go wrong for any game on PC. There's got to be extra lives around here somewhere. On number 2, you can buy lives and things like that, which is pretty cool. I don't even remember where you go. I haven't played this for so long. Is it this way? Give me them ice creams. I just needs jump and B. Why did they not do jump and B on this one? Secret treasure. How you doing, Somloy? You alright? Any secrets here? No. Slow down galore. What is that noise? It's a helicopter. Can you guys hear that? Oh, that helicopter's right above the house. One of you guys ain't swatted me, have you? And I'm going to get a load of guys busting through my windows and roof. I think 90p for any game is worth it. Even crap games, 90p. But then again, you know, if you don't want to play it, 90p is just a wasted 90p. Let's go to the moon for Mr. Simon. I need an extra life, really. I don't trust... There's another ending on this game, isn't there? There's a couple. There's one where you have no money. Did you go up? Or... Is it up or left? We'll have a look around. It's been a while since I played this. I streamed Serious Sam a couple of times. Might do Mega Man 6 tomorrow. Do it, man. I want to get that Mega Man 6 on the Famicom. I'd like to get that. Maybe I'll grab it on the NTSC, because, you know, I can do that now. It's like 4 hours of gameplay for 90p, so I think I'll play... I mean, 90p is nothing really, is it? Back in the day, I always thought that was Gizmo Duck. Is that his name, Gizmo Duck? Is he going to stomp on my head if I walk underneath him? Nope, he's just going to chill up there. Fair enough, I'll leave him there. I knew that'd hit me. Is this where there's a life? Nope, got a cake though. Yeah, but 90p's a bargain. Go for it. That's the key. The helicopter's really low. Daniel does a cover of this on his Versus video games album. Excellent heavy metal cover. I like listening to the Mega Man covers as well. Mega Man covers. I bet he's done some of them. Mega Man 6 is the easiest. It's just that you tried the hardest boss in the beginning. You got to be in the moment. Like doing a stream for me, I find. Can you go through? I can't even remember what the secrets are. When I'm on my own playing games, it's a lot less stress than when you're streaming. You'll find when you're streaming that you make a lot more mistakes. Well, I do anyway, like that. Just gotta E-Honda punch way through that. I make loads of mistakes when I'm streaming. He's done a few Mega Man. Awesome. I'll have to have a look. I don't think I've seen the... yeah, I don't think I've seen the actual channel. Is it? He's got his own channel for it. Is there anything over here? Left or right? I haven't really explored on this for a long time. Felt like something was hitting me there. Can you get up there? There's nothing even there. A lot less stress, are you kidding me? 2 words. Switch Paladins. Yeah, if you guys play Paladins on any console, actually on Xbox, and you get matched with Nintendo Switch characters, they are absolutely shocking. I get it, there's loads of kids. Loads of kids on the Switch, and it's a free game, so they're going to be on there like Fortnite. But when you're doing 94,000 healing and then the other person does 400, it is infuriating. Can you get extra health points on this one? On... I can't remember. It's been so long since I played this. Used to get extra health points. It was on easy. Oh god, don't die! I don't actually know where all the treasures are. Nice! It gives you a lot more time on this level, I think. This bit I hate. I just hate this bit. Can you bounce up on that one? Fuck. Well, had to get hit there, I guess. Any secrets up here? I only remember where the one-up is in the caves is. I don't remember anything now. I played this game so many times, but I just don't store stuff in my memory. My memory's so crap. Like, unless I'm like focused on it, like 100%. Because I've got Asperger's. I get hooked, and I'll get hooked on something like Famicom, and I'll just like live it non-stop. Like at the moment I'm doing the EEPROMs and things like that. I look at the stuff and I just look at loads of videos and stuff like that. I don't know if there's anything here, I don't know why I'm doing this. But yeah, I just constantly get hooked, and yeah, it's not good. Not good for me. He does have a YouTube channel for some songs, but has released a few albums now. I backed the last 2 on Kickstarter. I'll be interested to hear some of them. Oh god, I hate this mouse. Seriously, don't fucking kill me. What the... Why did everything glitch through him? Nothing hit him. Oh, fantastic. Just where I want to be. 10 miles back. I'm actually going to die on DuckTales. Why was... Like, I'm hitting him, and it's just going straight through him. That's my luck. How embarrassing to lose on DuckTales. Now I've got to do this stupid jump again. I needed that extra life. Please don't kill me, Mr. Rat. I love you. Please don't kill me, Mr. Rat, I said. He nearly killed me. The hit detection, I think, definitely is better in number 2. Or I'm just sucking. Probably sucking. Can I trade some of that money for some lives, please? This was a cool feature. When you use it in the snow, you get stuck in the ground. I think this song is the weakest of the songs, basically. The weakest of them all. Still cool. Seriously, I backed off as well. Oh god, why am I dying to goats? No, leave me alone because you probably will kill me. In fact, is it down here you go? Is it that way? I'm going to die to the spider now. I'm on 1 hit. I need health. I need health badly. Is there anything over there? Was that it? There's got to be some more stuff. All of that just for 1 gem, and now I'm probably going to die on the go on the way back. Give me an ice cream. Shit! Game over. Oh, you know, I've game overed for the first time on DuckTales in my life. I just died on DuckTales. I suck. Game over. I'm depressed now. Oh, fucking hell. Harry, fetch the bleach. Good boy. I knew I was going to die on that bit as well. I knew when I made the jump and it started moving that quick, I was like, too late. Well, that's depressed me, that has. I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've ever game overed on DuckTales. Oh, God. This is a regular thing for me outside of Moon or Amazon. I can't believe it. I just game overed on DuckTales. DuckTales is my childhood game. It's the game that, you know, when someone says, oh, what game are you good at? DuckTales was always for me, and I'll just game overed. I think I'll stick to modern gaming now. That's it. So, anyone wants the full NES set? £4.50. If you pay the postage, that's all it costs. £4.50. Send the lot through Hermes. I'm now going to give up on retro. I'm going to get rid of my SNES shirt and stick with modern games. Oh dear, man, that was bad. I'm not great. I'm usually great. I'm usually all right. What else can we play? What's quick? I'm looking at the games. There's a lot of games here that I don't even know what they are because it's obviously American. Funhouse? Is that the TV show Funhouse? I used to love Digger T-Rock. Darkwing Duck. Deja Vu's a cool game. Crash and the Boys. I've not played that, but I've never played it, but I've heard it's pretty cool. Give it a go. Why not? And Harry's farted. You dirty dog. Harry. You stink. Dog trumps are the worst. Vice Project Doom there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Vice Project Doom. Is it an American game? Was it a translated game? STUV. Vice Project Doom. STV. There it is. Never played it. I'm going to probably do terribly. And you'll laugh. Sammy. Heart, Maniac loose in Area D on Route 246. Take him down, nice and easy. Whoa. So, that changes. Am I supposed to shoot everything? I don't know if I'm doing it right. It's hurting my eyes already. It's really doing my eyes in. Pretty cool though. When it slows down like this, it's actually better for my eyes. Am I supposed to shoot this, or is it giving me... Oh, okay, it's bad. So 1, 2 and 3 is your speed, I guess. So you can slow it down. Oh well, you should have surrendered while he had the chance. There's no record of this guy, but his hands. His fingers were twisted. They weren't human, more like claws. And that gun he carried. Talk about the creeps. Christy, can you run and check that stuff we found in the vehicles? What? Christy, show yourself. Don't worry, just your guardian angel. How much does this game sort of cost? Like... Am I not in the game yet? It's like the title screen there. Oh, it's a platformer! Is the gun costing me anything? Does the gun cost me? Oh, right, you've got ammo. I guess that's some sort of grenade. 9 grenades and a sword, so... Whoa. Floor's moving. Give me your monies. This game's pretty sweet. I've never heard of this. Well, I know you mentioned it one time. I'm sure you did. Whoa, Jesus. Oh, a grenade to the face, bitch. I guess you can buy stuff. Seriously? about to fall down the hole there. So the floor's cracking there. What are we up to? Looks like LED Storm. Not heard of that one. Saffron, how you doing? Are you going to get the PS Mini when it's released? I've got one ordered. I'm not sure what to do with it. It may be a gift to someone. I'm not too sure. Jack, how you doing? I'm really good, man. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Oh, I didn't pick that up. This game's great. So far. I'm going to suck, though. I'm going to die like on a boss or something. Take grenade, bitch. What? The jumping I'm not getting right. I got him, but I sucked there. I did terrible. To jump in, I was definitely messing up. What's going on around here? Christy. Are you getting the PlayStation Mini? What do you think of it? Sorry, it's me, Sophia. Christy asked me to check out that stuff and what I've been able to find. All leads to Kim Ron. Kim Ron? Rumour has it that he practices black magic. Kieran's favourite type of magic. You can run while Ah, right. That's sweet. Okay, right. I'm probably going to still mess up and not do it right. So you guys getting a PlayStation Mini. Whoa, what are you doing, dude? I'm getting attacked by cats. Psychopaths with nunchucks. Jesus! But you, oh, the fire isn't in the background. These cats. I like cats. Please stop. Can I throw that up there, do you reckon? No. Okay, we're going to grenade in then. Oh, you can jump on there. I thought it was just jump straight to the ladder. This is great, man. Is this a rare game, or is it like... Come on. I'm getting hit by everything here. Is this an expensive game, or is it one of these hidden gems that's really cheap? You know, I'll keep that. Whatever. This is really cool. Now I'm going to get dicked on a boss. Whoa, come on, mate. How am I supposed to dodge that shit? I'm not sure. I'm not going to get further than this, pretty much. Guaranteed. What am I doing? There's probably like some sort of technique there and I'm just not even seeing it. How much PS Mini? PS Mini is £89 or... Is it 79 or 89? I think it's 89. Danny, how you doing, man? Playing this game out. Somnoy just recommended it. Tip, if you duck in front of him, his fireballs won't hit you. I will still get stamped on, I guarantee that. We will try. I'm going to get messed up, but we'll give it a go. No, 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 no. Come on, get back into a routine. Cheers, Somloy. Somloy, the NES Master. This is great. This is a fantastic game. Really good. Ah, guess what I came across? That rogue driver's gun turned out to be military issue. Army. Top secret. Oh, and guess what? The boys in forensics found. Guess what the boys in forensics found? They found out what's in the stuff. No, not yet. But they said that the dirt found on his clothes is native to South Central America. South Central America. South Central America? Well, there's been some news of some trouble coming out of this town called Ricardo. Might be worth checking it out. That's probably her voice, and I've done it wrong. Don't think the bosses have RNG, by the way. They're all pattern based. Okay, so once you know the patterns, it's easy. Stupid cat. There's a film studio? I don't know what's going on here. One of my favourite side scrollers. It has the perfect difficulty curve as well. I'll probably end up getting a PS Mini. I've heard that the Neo Geo Mini isn't worth getting. Awful controllers. So the Neo Geo has got a great screen on it, like I was saying earlier. But when it's on the TV blown up, it looks horrible, and that's what the PlayStation Mini is going to look like as well. So it's going to look horrible, because from what the videos you see, they show you on their like advert, they're really blurry. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad, like the screen quality, which is going to put me off. How's it going, Dan? Anyway, you're right, man. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're well. Tip if you don't, but it's not that hard anyway. I thought PS Mini was more £80. Yeah, I think it's either 80 or 90. Which isn't bad with 2 controls, and it's 20 games. It's not too bad, really. I don't think they're all packed. Right, let's get killed now. I'm pretty sure I've got to go soon anyway, because the man is going to be finished. What's the money for? Is the money just points? I tried to attack the weapon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How cheap is that? That was dirty. You can't do that to someone. Why am I trying to hit the weapons? I'm thinking it's Shatterhand. Go, go, go. The enemies that just drop out of the sky. This is very cool, though. Come on, boys, let's party. Oh, wicked, it's a shooter now. Whoa, that's a bomb. Smash these windows. How'd you reload? Or does it just take a few seconds? Yeah, I'm sucking at this. I much prefer my shooter games with an actual gun. I was just not picking up any of the ammo. I thought it was just infinite ammo there. Yeah, I didn't do good on that. I'm good, thanks. Always watching. Always watching. Still puzzled by digital-only controllers and ridge. Yeah, exactly. I don't get that. People are like, oh, they should put Ape Escape on there, but that's analog. If they put it on there, this is what I've seen so far. People say the Ape Escape's going to be on there, but you need analog for that to play. If you one to move the net, so that can't be on there. And other people are saying, oh, Resident Evil's going to be on there, Silent Hill's going to be on there. It isn't, because it's a PlayStation and they want to sell it to kids as well. They don't want to market it. They can't just put the 18 games on there, because if they put them on there, then it's only adults. And then the kids can't get involved. The kid wants it for Christmas. It's not going to happen because it's got 18 games on it that you can't get to. Unless they've got some sort of password system. But then if you're buying a system with 20 games, you want 20 games you can play, not 7 games you can play and the rest are all adult. Does that make sense? So if they put Resident Evil on there, it's great for us. But if they put it on, it's not good for the kids. So the market kind of gets cornered to adults only. And I know the adults are buying it, but if they want it for Christmas and it's full of adult games, does that make sense? But yeah, they need, I guess, because it's USB ports in the front, plug a PlayStation 4 controller in or a PlayStation 3 controller with a USB, I reckon it'll work. That's what I'm betting anyway. I'm not really for the PS Mini if I'm, hang on, not really fussed, I think, so for the PS Mini, if I'm honest. Why are they holding back the list of games? I don't know, that's weird. Yeah, that is weird. You think they'd tell you now. I think at the end of the day, even if they say the other 16 games are all trash, people will still buy it for the sake of it, just for buying it. Because that's what people do. It is weird holding them back though. Maybe every month or every couple of weeks I'll release another bit more to it. Strange. I don't get it. Maybe they haven't finalised the games and the whole... it's like, this is what we've got finalised now, but in the future we'll get some more from Konami and stuff like that. Maybe. I assume it's tied up in rights. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They haven't got the rights yet and they're just waiting for it to go through. I still have my coin-ups Xbox you did for me, Kevin. Yeah, it's still going strong, is it? That was my favourite one, that purple one. It's just so, it's so good looking. I love it. The purple one was my favourite, hands down. So nice. There's so much new stuff with the Xbox scene as well, the way they do it with different hard drives and stuff, and new cables, and you can have like 2 terabyte hard drives inside it. It all changes if you don't keep on top of it. But I've still got an Xbox down there, but I haven't used it for a long time. Didn't you have my, yeah, you had the monster cable, didn't you? That beast cable. That was really good. That quality on that cable was incredible. You could kill someone with it. So thick. Great cable. Still have my PlayStation a bit lost on me. I'm not bothered either. Yeah, if you've got a PlayStation, it's there. And if you've got like a OSSC, then that's going to look a lot better upscaling to a TV than the actual emulator that's going to upscale it. Because the emulator is going to have lag. The upscale is going to be horrible. Because it's a cheap build. It's like £80–90. So it's not like you're getting a £200 system there. I mean, look how our PlayStation 4 does it when it runs PS1 games and PS3. They don't look good. They're just upscaled and they don't look that great. So, I don't know. It seems a bit... I think it's just people just go for it for the sake of it. Just because they want it, because it's a mini system. They're not proprietary ports, apparently. Not USB. Oh, okay. USB of a different connector. If not, then Sony will definitely market an adapter. Or extra controls, first party analog ones. Because they love making money. Sony are definitely greedy for it. They won't leave that. My voice is going. Exactly, they make PS Mini universal for everyone. Probably be able to hack it in time. Yeah, I think they'll probably hack it. Probably. Unless Sony crack down on it. Sony are pretty good at stopping piracy compared to other platforms. But apart from PS4, that got hacked. Quite easily, but it's still not open as it is, you know, like PS Vita and that. But having the ability to hack it also adds... it adds people, you know, really want it. So like people will want to buy a PlayStation Mini because it can be hacked, not just because it's got 20 games. So you get an extra bit of the market. Like the PSP did so well, the DS did really well because of the hacking and all the games like that with the flash carts and that, and the 3DS as well because they can be hacked. People buy them. Yeah, man, you traded me the cable. That was it. Yeah, my voice is definitely going. I still have PS1, PS2, PS3, OSSC, PVM, HDMI. I have many options. The OSSC just looks so good though. No, dude. Why are you jumping into my face? He just gave up. He was like, sorry, mate. No, not Ninja Gaiden birds, please. I'm not doing well on this game. That monster cable, though, is fantastic. Quality on that. Probably the best quality. Oh, you can't jump on that. Okay. I didn't know it was in the background or not. Jesus, man. Everything's just totally jumping in my face. Okay. You can't make that jump. Well, you can make that jump, but I'm just crap. Does it continue? Yeah, it does. I do love point blank. It's fantastic. We're playing it at the Play Expo. Just never gets old. So much fun. Stop hitting me, bird. Can I? I thought maybe you could charge the pistol up. Yeah, fall down the hole. That's what I'm going to do now. No, 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 no. Don't knock me down there. This guy's got to die. He's not. He's going to come back every time I go there, isn't he? I'm not bothered with a PS Mini unless I see it at a daft price or have daft money disposable. I have so many of the classic PS1 games I actually want to play or had back in the day. Those monster cables are like, I think they're like £80 to £100, I think now. They're like, but they are, you get what you pay for them. They are so good. Okay, we're going mad here. Everything's going off. Run, just run. Oh no. What? Why? Don't do this to me, game. So it's not like a pattern of like you going up it, it's just random and you hope to get there. Okay, fantastic. Just what I needed. So I'm really gonna do this. Come on, game. It's not Somnoy playing here, it's me. Yeah, but yeah, if you've got the original games, I don't see the point in it, but... Is that snakes or something? I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Can I jump in the water? You can jump in the water. There's a lot of things I want you dead in this game. Come on, dude. I hate whoever you are out there, if you ever watch my video and you were the person who decided, you know what, I'm going to stick a bird in a game that just constantly swarms you and pisses in my cereal. You need to, you know, think about not adding. Jesus, come on. It's a good game though, even though I'm doing so bad at it. I'm just trying to rush through so I don't get caught by these birds. Come on. It's like you need a. I've got an okay reaction time, but not that good. I've just stuck under it. Nope, it'll hit me in the head. Kev, you suck. Kev, you suck. Kev, you suck. Do you remember the Mega CD game Night Trap? It's available on the Switch now for £10. Is it £10 on the store or is it £10 hard copy? I remember a neighbour had it. I was a kid and I remember seeing it and it creeped me out a bit. It was quite creepy at the time. I had a Mega CD growing up and I never loved it, but it had some cool games. I like Ninja Gaiden Bird. You would. You would. See, I'd go to a pet store and pick up a bird. It's cute. It'll sit on your shoulder. It'll talk to you and you stroke it. He'd go to a pet store and get this psychopath bird that'll just dive bomb him in the face while he's watching Netflix. He would choose to have that. He loves it. Somnoy's sadistic. He likes that. He likes the animals that attack him. It's on the store. I don't know. I don't think I'd probably pay a tenner for a digital copy just because the game isn't that good. I know they did do a hard copy, but it might have been one of them limited run games, I think. You can get hurt plenty of times. Falling down is the only problem. Yes. Yeah. Ordered hard copies from limited run games. There you go. Night Trap ships next week. Mad game. Yeah, Somloy, how's your Paladins? If you want to see a beast, watch me with Ruckus on Paladins. Oh, you stupid bird. Oh, you're a nasty bird. Come on. Be friendly, be friendly. I went that way so I didn't get knocked off the edge. Just go, just go, boy. Just go. No, 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 no! Oh, my ass! This is tricky, not falling down the holes. This is not easy. I've probably got a boss still to go, and that's bad enough. It is a good game, but these birds and Medusa heads in NES games. Is there another thing I can do? Is he got like a double jump or something? Okay, that's okay. It's okay, just go, my friend. And the bird's still going for me, look. Okay, right, so we've got... Come on, I hit that. Sadistic. Come on. I'll have the food, though. Please don't be a boss. Okay, we're going to go with the grenades. Just... is that hurting it? Oh, is that what you hit? I like it, it like beeps his horn. Like beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Excuse me. Letting people know, like, I've got a gun, and they're like, every time I scream, I'm going to shoot, okay? And you're like, yeah, okay. Ah! Bang! And you're like, yeah, just avoid it. But beeps his horn to let you know that he's going to shoot. This is a very cool game, though. I really like this. How much is it? this game? Does anyone know? Someone look it up. Vice Project Doom. How much does it cost? Because I'm definitely in the mood for grabbing this. I don't really play newer FPS stuff. Yeah, Somloy's an old school master. Come on, I play modern games like Painkiller and Serious Sam. Yeah, that's true. Painkiller I used to like. Another game I used to like that we were talking about it before. What was it called? Kingpin back in the day on PC. I used to like that. That was pretty cool. So you figured out the pattern. That wasn't too bad. I worked it out. Somline I know, but Kev to me is MLG. You can play more Sunny Gem. Yeah, not this though. I'm not good enough for this. As you can see, I'm getting pummeled. Go on, you jump back up. Is he going to keep jumping up? Whoa. You going to shoot? You are going to shoot. Have a grenade to the face. No, 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 no. What? What did I hit? It like stood on something and then fell. Oh, you're dirty, you ducked. I struggle sometimes on these games to find out what is actually like walkable. Doing the jumping in real life now. You know, when you do the jump like mums used to do back in the day. Guess I'm getting to that age now. Oh god, everything's just totally screwing me up. Oh god. I jumped! Dude, jump! Come on. No! I was too busy trying to get across there. Oh man, I suck. What's the coins for though? 35 man, excluding shipping. So 35 isn't bad. Is that a car only? That's not bad. It is a good game though. I'm really enjoying it. Out of the FPS classics, Duke Nukem is one I missed out on. Duke Nukem, I used to play it back in the day. Shake it, baby. Do you wanna dance? I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of gum. No, stop jumping up in my face. So we'll go this way. I can't tell what is walkable and what isn't. Come on. Can you walk, like, can you stand on those? Do you duck under those? It's just trial and error. Please don't be a boss. Oh, thank you. I wonder if you die if you touch those. Okay, no you don't, because I just did it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, those kill you. I'm dead already. I've got to go in a minute because I've got to pick Amanda up. Let's check. Is she out yet? Just check. See if I've got to stop the stream. Blood and Shadow Warrior. Shadow, I think they did a modern Shadow Warrior as well. That was pretty cool. Not as good as the old school one. If that's the one I'm thinking of anyway. Oh, he's coming back over. Another for £27 excluding shipping. Not expensive. That's not too bad. It's a decent game. I really like it. It plays well. Definitely a hidden gem. Well, hidden to us because we never got it over here, but it's one I've not heard of before. You good boy? You good boy? Duke Nukem 3D plus expansions and Atomic Edition. Nam, Blood, Redneck Rampage, Nam even, and Shadow Warrior. I think Shadow Warrior was what my friend had. I never had it. But it's definitely a classic. I like watching the speed runs on the glitches that people can do. Going through walls and stuff like that, clipping out of bounds. You can teleport to different levels. And put you over it. Oh, you're back again. Okay, you want to cuddle. You fed up? You fed up? How many people we got left? Oh, can't be many people now. Still 9 people. You're mad. You're mad. But this is a good game. This is fantastic. I really like this. I have to play it again, I think. I don't think I've got the time to finish it. But it's definitely one I want to finish. And I'm really enjoying it. So thanks for that, Somloy. That's great. Love Shadow Warrior. Who wants some wang? Yeah, they made a modern one for the Xbox One as well. It wasn't anywhere near as good. But it's the same sort of humour and the same sort of... It's got like anime girls that are... Yeah, secret anime girls with like the boobs out and things like that. It's bonkers. Running around with his sword. With your special abilities. It is very cool though. Right, I'm probably going to have to stop it. Or I can keep talking. Maybe. I don't know what time she's coming out. She said past. Right, I'll knock it on the head. I'll knock it on the head and put the dog over there again. What are you doing? You can't come back. I'm aching already. Right, so thanks for joining me. It's been fantastic, and Harry's going to keep coming back over. He's joining me to say goodbye. You're a proud dog, aren't you? You like your strokes. We're waiting for you to start twerking. I don't think I can twerk. I can try. I don't think I can do it. But thanks very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. And Javo, I will see you on Xbox in probably about 40 minutes' time. Goodbye, everybody. Ah, I nearly got a tongue in the mouth. Say bye, Harry. Go on. Say bye. Go woo. There you go. That'll do. See you guys. Bye.